name is Debo Adejano, and we are shooting this video purposely because of you. You are an agent on Prime Exchange Network, and there is a promo that is ongoing. To further educate you about the promo so that you are abreast of the fact you can go out there running and winning a lot of cash, is why we have decided to do this, to explain the promo. Now, it's a windfall, and RPL is sponsoring it. So it's RPL sponsored Prime Exchange 2 million naira windfall promo for agents only. If you recall, just up until April 30th, there was a promo that was for our buyers of Roseberry Bejuleki. All the people that bought within that promo period got tickets to the cinema for 2. A buyer will get 2 tickets to the cinema. So you can take a friend, a spouse, I mean anybody else that you want to the cinema. But this particular promo is for our agents. We want to also be able to reward the people that are really doing these sales. We also know that as an agent, you definitely probably have a plot in one of these estates, or you plan to have. But that aside, for your effort and all, we want to give additional benefits, and that's what the promo is about. The promo period runs from May 1st, 2015 to July 31st, 2015. May 1st, 2015 to July 31st, 2015. The meaning of this is that whatever activity you are doing, you know, to sell on Prime Exchange involves 2 activities. Your agent paying, your buyer paying, and you booking the transaction on the platform. Plus all, and you know, to book the transaction, you will need all the documentation that goes with purchase. The ID card, standing order should have been done. You should have filled some other, I think the ID card, standing order would have been done. You should have filled the form properly. You know, offer letter should have been signed. Okay, once you have all of that, you know you can book the transaction, coupled with the fact that the buyer has paid his first installment. So if the buyer pays, and if you are able to book the transaction all within this period, that's when it qualifies for the promo. If either of these things happens outside of this period, either before, let's say April, or after, let's say August, you won't qualify. So if your buyer is paid probably in April, you won't qualify, even though you are booking the transaction in May. If your buyer is going to pay later, let's say in August, it won't qualify for this promo no matter what. Okay? Or if your buyer paid in July, but you are only able to book in August, it will also qualify. We want to be able to determine the promo within the period and know that we are done with it. It's a 2 million naira worth promo. So the products that are covered under this promo, we have the Roseberry Estate Ibejuleki, and we have the Roseberry Estate Nest Agbara, the one that is in Alakoti, call it Nest Agbara, because that's where Agbara is going to. You know. Then we have the monthly subscription. That is how we want to reward our agents being able to be on top of their game concerning monthly subscription collection. Then lastly, we have the network agent downlines. We want to be able to encourage agents that are building their team, that are building their downlines, because that is the whole essence of multi-level marketing. And so we are rewarding these 4 categories. Ibejuleki, now we are rewarding 50 plots. The first 50 plots, in Ibejuleki will qualify for this promo especially. First 50 plots. Okay? So if you sell the first 50 plots, you are sure of getting something in this promo. If you sell outside of the 50 plots, you may or may not get something. I will explain that. But if you sell within the first 50 plots, for example, some people won on Monday. We announced them last week. We announced them on Monday, and for Bejuleki, I think the total of two plots at the time, because we started the promo only 1st of May. So they've won 5,000 each. So for every sales you make, every sale within the first 50 plots, you get 5,000 naira plus a branded t-shirt. I mean, sorry, not t-shirt, a branded shirt. 5,000 naira plus a prime exchange branded shirt. That's what you get for selling within the first 50 plots. You make a sale within the first 50 plots. Next, if you make a sale up onto that is so this is instrumental payment, as in the person is buying instrumentally. You get this. Now, let's say you make more than one. You make up to at least 3. You make up to at least 3. In Ibeju, Lekki, you will get 3 plots. Will get you 30,000 naira. And then if you sell at least, sorry, this is at least. Then if you sell at least also 5 plots, you will get 55,000 naira. And if you sell at least 7 plots, you will get 80,000 naira. And if you sell at least, well, in this case, at least 10 plots, or let's just say if you sell 10 plots, it's not at least anymore. If you sell 10 plots and above, you get 120,000 naira. Now, if you sell above 10, sorry, you are not going to get more than 120,000 naira, except you are selling outright, which is what I'm getting to. So, outright sale will fetch you, every outright sale will fetch you, I don't know why my red markers are not so sharp. Every outright sale will fetch you 40,000 naira in Ibeju, Lekki. Every outright sale will fetch you 40,000 naira. Now, what do I mean by every outright sale? If you sell outrightly, whether it's the 51st plot when we started the promo, or the 70th or 100th, okay, you will get 40,000 naira. But if you just sold 1 plot or 2, you will only get rewarded if you sold it within the first 50 plots. The first 50 plots only. That's when you will get rewarded with 5,000 naira and a branded t-shirt. But you need to sell up to 3 plots to get 30,000. Now, this is how it goes. Every week we do the computation, and if you've sold 1 plot last week, you will get your 5,000. By the time you sell the second plot, if it's within the first 50, you get your another 5,000. By the time you sell the third plot, okay, whether or not it's within the first 50, you get the balance, because you would have gotten 10,000 by then. To make it up to 30,000, there will only be left 20,000 to pay you. So you get your 20,000 to make up total of 30,000 that you would have gotten because you've sold up to 3. Then if you now sell the fourth one, provided the fourth one is still within the first 50 plots, we might see that first 50 plots, you will get 5,000 naira every day. Now, if it is not within the first 50 plot, maybe it's the 57th plot, for example, it means you are not going to get 5,000 naira for that fourth plot. However, if you go ahead and sell the 5th plot within the promo period, okay, even though you didn't get 5,000 naira before, we would have to pay you 55,000 naira in all. Meaning we'll pay you the difference between 30 and 55, which is 25,000 naira, will be paid to you for that purpose. Even though this plot you sold were out of the first 50 plots. But if you are within the first 50 plots, you keep on getting your 5,000 for every plot sold, and you get the boundary differential when you eat these boundaries. Okay? I hope that is clear enough for Roseberry. And if you sell outrightly at any time, you get your 40,000 naira. Okay? Now, we move on to Roseberry Estate next Agbara, Alakoti. Here, the promo exists for the first 100 plots. Here is first 50, here is first 100. Okay? So, Roseberry Estate, Alakoti is first 100 plots. And for selling anyone you sell, the first 100, you get 5,000 naira plus a branded shirt. And if you've seen the shirts, they are well made, so it's something worth having. Then, if you then sell at least 3 plots, like in this case, you will get 18,000 naira. At least 3 plots, you will get 18,000 naira. If you sell at least 5 plots, you get 35,000 naira. And if you sell at least 7 plots, you will get 55,000 naira in this case. And if you sell 10 plots and above, you get 80,000 naira. You get 80,000 naira once you sell 10 plots and above. However, let me try and explain something about this. Now, if, for example, you've sold up to 10 plots, and it means that you have gotten, in the case of Roseberry, Ibejuleki, 120,000, or in the case of Alakoti, you've gotten 80,000. But the promo size is still not made up, and you are able to sell the 11th plot. We've not counted the first 50 here, and you are able to sell the 11th plot. In the case of Roseberry, Ibejuleki, you will get 5,000 in addition to whatever you got in here. And in the case of this, you get your 5,000 also in addition to whatever you got in here. You won't get the 5,000 only if this boundary, this size has been made up. Okay? That's when you won't get it. I think that is clear. We go on to the third that we are trying to reward. So, monthly subscription, we are saying that for our ₦80,000, well, I'm not too sure of what you are saying, but I believe our viewers will get what they are watching. Monthly subscription. If you have any questions, please, you can send it. You know the email you send your questions to. Okay, you can send or you can call the office. The numbers are available for you on the website, so they can clarify anything for you. Monthly subscription. We are saying that for our networkers, we want you to be on top of your game, especially for the people that have sold during the era where we were not collecting standing order. And even in this era that we're collecting standing order, we want there to be that our customers are being served appropriately. So somebody that is paying by standing order should be getting his receipts. There should be communication such that he's happy with what he's doing, he's hearing from you and all of that. And the only way we will know that someone is hearing from you is that he has not stopped the standing order, which is something we seriously frown at, or he's paying. If he bought before the standing order era, he's paying regularly, you are getting his check and all of that, you've been able to get his post-there check and you are serving him well. So we want to be able to reward people that are doing that. And we are saying, look, by the end of this promo period, July 31st, the promo will end. On August, the first week of August, okay, first week of August, what we will do in the office is to aggregate, look at all our networkers, look at the customers you have under you, and let's say that all the customers you have under you, the subscription they should have paid up until July 2015, all the customers now, not just people you sold to during the program, all the customers, the subscription they should have paid up to July 2015. Let's say, for example, it amounts to 1 million naira. Okay, this is just for the purpose of explanation. Let's say it amounts to 1 million naira. Okay, let's say it amounts to 1 million naira. Let's use the black. Let's say it amounts to 1 million naira. What they should have paid. Then we will check your record and find out, okay, how much of this 1 million naira were you able to collect as at the end of July 31st? If you were able to collect at least 80%, at least 80%, that is 800,000 in this case of 1 million naira example, you will qualify for 5% additional to your commission. And what I mean by 5% is that all the commission you've collected within the promo period, all the commission, the total commission, once this is up to 80%, all your subscription to date, all the commission you collected within the promo period, not the promo reward, the commission, you know your commission is still intact. The commission you've collected within the promo period, let's assume that you're able to collect your direct sale commission of up to say 200,000 within this period. Commission collected within promo. Let's say it's up to 200,000. You will get 5% of this on top as a promo reward. And 5% of 200,000 will be 10,000 naira. You get additional 10,000 naira. Okay? You qualify for additional 10,000 naira. Okay? As a reward. And that helps you. You get additional 10,000 naira as a reward, and that helps you. So that is that to reward people that are following up on subscription. Then the last one, network agent downlines. It's what you can call Operation 50-50, Operation 5-5. Operation 5-5. That's what you can call it, Operation 5-5. Okay? Now, what that means is, you know, in Prime Exchange, the direct downline that we encourage you to have is a minimum of 5. Probably also for efficiency, maybe the maximum, but at least performing 5. For example, I have well more than 5, well more than even 10 that are performing, at least that are active, that have sold one thing or the other, or are selling one thing or the other on the platform. But to get to that stage, I've had to invite nothing more than over 120 or 50, and people that signed on eventually were about 70 that accepted my invitation, and eventually about probably 30 had come for CPAT training, and is a paid for induction course and all, and about 15 or so are active doing business. So, but we are saying, look, if within this promo period or before the promo period you have not gotten, okay, if before the promo period you have not gotten up to your 5 direct downlines. But before I go there, my attention is being brought to the fact that I didn't mention what is outright for Rosemary Alakuti, which is an omission on my part. Sorry about that. So for outright here, you get 20,000 naira. You sell outright, so that completes it. You sell outright, you get 20,000 naira. Now, network agent downlines. So let's say within this promo period, you have not gotten, before it started in May, you have not gotten your 5 complete. And within this promo period, you are able to get your 5 complete. How do we mean? They must be active. You would have invited them, they would have come for BOT, Okay, that's why we encourage that we take BOT classes immediately after the lunch sessions. Whatever training we are having during the lunch promo is just 1 hour 15 minutes maximum, and then the next 45 minutes we use it for BOT. So if you've not invited anybody, I encourage you. Every Wednesday we have this, Thursday and Saturdays. Wednesdays and Thursdays is for 2 p.m. right there at the new office venue, and also on Saturday is 1 p.m. Okay, so 2 to 4 you are done, 1 to 3 you are done, and the first 1 hour 15 minutes is for the proper training, whatever training we communicate that we are doing. Okay, and the next 45 minutes is for the BOT. So please invite people to build your downline. That's what we have done to be able to help you build your downline as an office, to give you as much support as you require. Now, you invite people, so they must have been invited, done BOT, and then must have been interested and would have paid for CPAT, for the induction course, and would have at least started attending the induction course. Okay, but most importantly, they would have paid for their induction course. So if you are able to make up your 5, whether you have 2, 3, 4 before the promo period, within this promo period, if you are able to add to make to your 5 immediate downline, okay, that are paid for induction course, okay, you will get an additional 20,000 naira for doing that. I mean, guess for example, if Realty Point was not supporting this, we would have been able to do this because it does not make sense. How? Say for example, you have 4 up until now. It means that if you just manage, okay, because how would you manage getting 1 person in 3 months? I mean, you can do better than that. If you just manage to get 1 person who would only pay 15,000 naira, from which you will collect a commission on your own yourself of about 2,000 something, or yeah, and the company will still pay you 20,000 naira for doing that. I mean, you can see that the company is losing, but we are doing that to build the future of the network, and we are doing that to encourage you to get your downlines active and to support them in their business. Okay, so for that to get 20,000 naira, let's now assume that you've been active in this business for some time, and you've gotten 5 people that are paid CPAT and are in the network. We are saying that within this period, can you help their businesses, those 5 people, can you work with them, see how you can help them do this business, such that each of them will complete their own 5 downlines within this promo period, meaning they will invite the people, and the people would have come for BOT, and the people would have accepted their invitation and would have paid for CPAT within this period, May to July 31st. For such a person who would achieve that, for your immediate downlines, your immediate 5 downlines, each of them getting their 5 each, for that, you as the upline, you will get 50,000 naira, because so the first level 5 fetches 20,000 naira, and your second level 5 times 5, because 5 in 5 places fetches 50,000 naira. So this is you get 5. Sorry, let me try and draw it better. This is you, okay? So you get 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then at this level, this is the first level. Then let's say A, B, C, D, E. Now, each of these people are able to get their 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then first person 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the second level, okay? First level. First level, okay, here, and then second level here. you get your 50,000 naira for the second level, you get 20,000 naira for first level if you have not completed your file. And if you are able to achieve these two levels all within this period, why not you get your 20,000 first and you get your 50,000 naira as a reward? That is all that the promo is about. I encourage you to be a part of this. Don't be left hanging, okay? What does it take? It takes you to just be diligent. Come for the meetings that we call so that you can get educated and get knowledgeable. We are going to, within this period, do so many things. We are going to have a session where we are going to break down the products one by one, product knowledge session, that's what we call them. So, we'll start with Rosemary Bejuleki, okay? We'll move on to Rosemary Alakoti, where we break it down so you can come here and ask questions. And we're going to be taking this one every week. So, the product, we take it for the 3 days of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday. Another product, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, we do the same thing. Break it down so that you can ask your questions and all of that. We also intend to do site visits, conduct site visits for those that are not visited site. We visit site on Thursdays. So we encourage you to come Thursdays and Saturdays. We encourage you to come. We also do road shows, okay? Market storming. We encourage you to get flyers, get your materials to invite networkers for BOT, the cars that we did, the flyers and all of that. We'll get you to come around with, if you don't have shirts yet, fine. But you wear whatever you have. Those of us who have shirts will wear, and we'll go to places, and distribute flyers and all of that. And then we expect calls to come in. This is how people sell, okay? We'll give you as much support as you require as an office during this period. And what we expect that to do is that you translate to business. So, as we said in Prime Exchange, I hope you are saying it, together we succeed. See you next time. Stay blessed.